Hi, welcome to my channel, Compass Starlight. I just wanted to say to my subscribers, thank you so much. It's awesome. I reached a milestone with views for my channel, and I'm going to pull a few cards for the energy for the rest of the week. That means that people are getting something out of my messages, and that's why I do this. That's why I do what I do. I really have a lot of gratitude for that. So the first card here is the King. Card number 8. Let's see what else we can get here. Oops. One more card. Some kind of characteristic on which we could focus our attention. We get 2. 7. Duke. This is great. Some cards I haven't seen in a little while. 12. Looks like Uranus. Can't quite tell what's in the background of this card. There's a log in the water. Maybe those are trees up in the background in this area on the hills. And the full moon. And I believe that is a compass for making one's way. So, number 8, the King, refers to legality. Law and justice often don't coincide. And number 7, the Duke, that one refers to generosity. Sooner or later, generosity is repaid. And number 12, serenity. Always maintain inner balance. I like those cards. Legality, I see that coming up for contracts. It could be work. Sometimes people have rental contracts or even contracts to do with homeowners associations, or the contract you have when you're buying or selling a house. Law and justice often don't coincide. I always have a hard time with this card. This is the one. This is the one. Law and justice often don't coincide. It seems like imbalance. What do you do about it? Suck it up. I feel like there's an examination of contract for one or both parties. And the Duke, generosity, sooner or later, generosity is repaid. I think that's great. That's 6 of Pentacles. Energy, reciprocity. At some point, there has to be some recognition of imbalance, and it will be rectified. We see that in life. People get their karma. Generally, it's best not to take revenge or wish ill upon others. But if you can center yourself and be balanced and trust that balance will be restored. I think that you find justice comes more swiftly. And card number 12 was Urania. Urania. I don't know if it's referring to the planet or not. Serenity. Always maintain inner balance. That is the message. If you are able to maintain inner balance, if you don't feel the need to fight for that which is owed to you, generosity will be repaid, even when it seems like law and justice don't coincide. That sounds like things working out in your favor. For example, if you were to get a speeding ticket or some kind of driving citation, either if you choose to fight it, you go to court and the ticketing officer doesn't show up to court, so case dismissed. I wish that for you if you happen to be watching and you have something like that in your life. Hopefully it works out for you. I'm actually gonna pull a few of these I have left alone. I haven't touched them in a while. Why? I don't know. I just have to leave the energy sometimes. And who knows, maybe this portion will get cut. Now that I know how to do that, I learned how to edit videos. Awesome. Alright. Oh, 3 cards. Perfect. The moon. Full moon that just passed. The Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. And the 4 of Pentacles. What do I get from these? The Moon card always talks about how some things are unseen, they're not disclosed, obscured. You don't get the full picture. There is a full moon. We just had the full moon. Things became more illuminated. In this particular deck, we have the 2 wolves or coyotes, the light side and the dark side. And the protagonist is underwater. The view underwater seems to magnify things. Can she swim? She looks like she's sinking. Do you feel like you're sinking without having all of the information? It can be overwhelming. Not knowing. It's very frustrating. But the Ace of Pentacles suggests that opportunity for abundance will come to you. The hands here and the coin both remind me of communion. If you're Christian, you've probably taken communion at some point in your life. It is a representation. The body of Christ and the blood of Christ. So if you were more familiar with other religious or spiritual doctrine, if you're not Christian and you're not familiar with taking communion, the blood of Christ is the wine, and the cracker is representative of the body of Christ. And there's a point at the Last Supper, right, where it's depicted Jesus has these wounds, and he wants people to have faith. He wants people to believe, and when they don't believe, he tells them to stick their fingers in that gash on his side and feel his wounds. You're being asked to have faith, maybe without feeling the wounds, without, how do you say it? It's not seeing is believing, but believing will reveal to you, and you will see it. That is the message. So there's this uncertainty, the unknowing. It's stressful. I get it. But you're being asked to have faith and believe and have hope and maintain that. And in maintaining that hope and that faith, the information you seek, the information you need, the plan as it's unfolding will unfold and reveal to you whatever it is you've been waiting for. And finally, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is usually holding on to something steadfastly. A little bit too strong sometimes, holding on to things that, in some situations, holding on to things which should be let go. In some situations. In other situations, this card is about protecting that which is valuable. In this reading today, this is a message to you clutch the purse, right? Hold on to your dreams. Protect them. So when people come to you asking questions about your plan, and the plan hasn't unfolded yet because you're still in the dark and you haven't seen it yet, but you know it's coming, you can't tell them this. It's like you can't jinx this. But you also have to believe in it. Protect this. If you know that it's coming, even if you don't know what it is, you're being asked to protect it and guard it. Guard your dreams, guard your hopes, guard your desires. You really don't have to share them with anyone. You don't. Nobody has to know what makes you happy. Nobody has to know that to which you are drawn. I kind of was inclined to pull a card for the Four of Pentacles, but I think I'm going to leave it at that. I think that was a really good message. Pretty clear, and it's still a bit of the same old, same old. Still working in the dark, right? Still not knowing, but it might be a little motivation or confirmation that don't give up hope, don't lose hope. Things are still working out behind the scenes, things are still moving, things are still changing, even if you can't see them yet, even if you can't see results, even if you can't see the plan forming. Just keep believing and hold on to those dreams and stay centered so that there will be reciprocity. Stay centered in yourself with your intentions. Keep positive thoughts. Try to refrain from speaking or thinking ill of anyone or any situations, and the balance will be repaid. All that you have given, all of your effort, all of your love, all of your attention, whatever it is, will be repaid in some way or another. And it's not always such that you receive money that you lent out to someone from that person. Sometimes it comes in from someone else. The source that will offer to you the balance of reciprocity may not be the source to which you gave in the first place. Nonetheless, you will feel satisfied in what you are receiving. All right. Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the message. I hope you got something out of it. I have a lot of gratitude for my viewers. Thank you. Be well.